excited.
Yay. What's up, guys? Thank you for being here on a Wednesday, which I normally don't do a live stream on Wednesday, but this one's a special Wednesday considering I actually have a guest on the channel. We have tonight Sukesha Ray. Love this girl. She has been an awesome person to me through our convention trips all over the place, I guess you can say.
I guess you could say
Um,
that.
but she has been willing to come on with me tonight just to have a nice talk about her life, talk about what goes on
Hi
with
guys. Oh, there's a
comics.
lot of people in here. Hi everyone. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Um, so this, you are technically in, I don't know, our worlds will kind of parallel
hmm
within comics, within
Oh yeah.
collecting. My world is more of the toys and the collecting and the statues and the memorabilia,
hmm
autographs, things like that. Of course, in my world, it's all about action figures and collecting what we can find, some grails that, hard to find stuff.
hmm
So, welcome to my world. Um, and everyone, thank you for being here. And for those that don't know Sukesha, we're going to learn a little bit about her. If you don't, to be
Yay.
honest, if you've been to a convention, you may have seen her before.
Yeah, you've probably seen me.
It's a possibility. But
Hi guys. I love my people coming in. I know a lot of you guys in there, so oh, right
let's
on.
see. Yeah, Christina. Hi,
I love
Christina.
Christina. Billy's in here too. I could name like so many people right now in the
Right?
it's people showing up. Thank you guys so much. And I hope like what I say tonight and what we talk about, art is awesome. Sorry, I just kind of like took over. I'm like,
No,
this is
by all
your
means.
dream. This is not my
This is just us hanging out. This is us like sitting on the couch talking, shooting the
awesome.
shit. That's really all it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool.
but
Yeah.
again, thank you for lending your time. But I'm
Mhm.
there's always been questions, because you're always busy with
Mhm.
whenever I'm meeting you or seeing you at conventions. There's always
Mhm.
someone uh, that wants to say hi, that wants to do commission, that wants to buy something.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to connect also your website and your
Oh,
Instagram
that's perfect.
just
Yeah.
to have those that don't know you some visuals to kind of see what you got going on. But
Awesome.
you are a native Pennsylvanian, aren't you?
I am.
Right.
Oh.
Eagles game is tomorrow. Please tell me you like the Eagles more than the Steelers.
I don't know, man. I'm not really a football person, so I like the underdogs. Whoever's the underdog, just give them to me. So,
Well,
yeah.
we are the champions right now. So it is game one tomorrow, and everyone's excited.
For
The
football, everyone who watches it.
Philly side is everyone's excited. So,
Right on. It's an,
um,
not the biggest football. I'm more of like an anime
of
comic nerd.
course.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I,
absolutely.
I respect it. I respect it. So yeah.
Did do you well, so you kind of grew up here. I believe you went to school here as well. Allegheny, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. It's small college in the area. I went for I studied chemistry. I was gonna go be a doctor like my dad. Indian doctors. Wow.
That
I'm sorry, they're so surplus. Like there's so many of them, but
isn't that the
yeah,
typical thing though. The
it's so
typical
typical. And I
typical
can say
Asian growing up.
little
That's
Asian girl,
what it
little
is.
Indian, trying to be a doctor.
Pretty much. I
Yeah,
know I'm not a doctor, so um, it's
no.
hard that way. Trying to kind of live up to possibly your parents' expectations, but a lot of us will always veer off the path and find our way. And I believe you have found your way, and it's exciting to see what you've been doing. But it's also exciting to hear about what you've accomplished so far. I mean,
Thank you.
in my eyes, it's amazing because I've always just known you as an artist, a comic
Mhm.
book artist, and
Yeah.
I love your work.
Thank you
Um,
so much. Aw.
I know I have some of it.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
favorite, my favorites are the acrylics, which I can show.
Yeah, those ones are really nice. Art does come by my booth a lot, you guys. Oh yeah, I should make more of those for New York. I gotta. There's
Right?
so much to do. Thanks, Chris.
More
Oh,
acrylics, because this is a Japan thing. You know this. This is
I know. Yeah,
good
they're very
lord.
nice people. They sell them a lot at Comic Cons, but I get mine. Like a lot of people do acrylics, but I like doing them as like a limited drop for like my clients.
Yes.
So
Right.
you got limited. Yep.
But when did art come into play? Because if you're studying it, I'm going to assume it was like a hobby at the time.
Yeah, very interesting and good question because some of you guys in the comments know. And thanks for that question, Art. I always love answering this. I think I started drawing since I popped out of Wanda, my mother. I swear I came out of Wanda's hoo-ha with a pencil. I used to draw, sorry about the visual, but I used to draw on walls. I would paint on my sister. I color like I used to take, oh my God, I was a freak. I was a fucking freak. I used to take like paper, draw a paper donut, color it in, and force my sister and I to eat it, like eat the paper donut. Because I'm not a chef, so I'd be like, hey, Sue Haley, let's eat these donuts we just drew. Like, I was always so creative. And it was a hobby at first because you're indoctrinated to sort of be like, okay, at that time, art wasn't really seen as like a career that you could make something like really big or do really, you know what I mean? Social media wasn't a
Yep.
thing, didn't have that reach. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna be a doctor and do like plastic surgery. Is it not an art? It's an art. I was gonna give people the best boobs, the
There you
best
go.
butt jobs. I was so ready. I was like, this is an art. And I also kind of wanted to do like burn victims, like reconstruction of like, it's also an art to put like a face back together
Absolutely.
and change someone's life. So I
Hmm.
really wanted to do an artistic thing in the medical field. But as I grew up, it really hit me when I started doing cons at like 18. I was so young. No, I think it was like 16. 16 somewhere to 18. And I started doing cons and then I started doing like really well with them. And I was like, whoa, there's something going on here. Like, I don't know. And then the medical scene sort of like screwed over people that were like kind of close to me. No, nothing against if you guys are like in the medical like scene, but me personally, I like kind of have horror stories with some of like people close to me. So that's when I took the leap. And I think if anyone out there is like trying to do art full time, there's like give yourself like a set budget that you make every month from just art. And if you reach that threshold, take the jump. But first do it on the side, and when you finally reach that threshold, I know Wanda Christina, but then you take the jump, and then that's when I think it became full time. And my dad already knew I was doing well, so he didn't care. He was really happy for me. So
See,
yeah,
I know my wife was pre-med too, but she
yeah.
completely changed to business finance,
Oh,
economics,
that makes her happy.
economics completely. But then
Yeah.
even after she graduated, she switched. She's now data analyst IT. It's kind of like what is
Yeah.
going on?
Right
Did
on.
did you have any well, did you have any schooling for art though?
I took like classes here and there for like a minor because I'm gonna have a minor for it, but I didn't really study like art as itself. Like it was always like chem prep, biochem. It was always like fucking quantum chemistry. It was always very center focused on because that college is known for its like scientific studies, right? So I
Sure.
just kind of threw them in the side. I was like, okay, I'll just do like figure drawing and stuff like that. Like so barely, I didn't focus too much. If anything, it was me. The studying really came with me going to like public areas and parks and studying, like just drawing. You ever see that guy on TikTok that draws people on the
Yeah.
trains?
Hmm.
That guy, like I used to do stuff like that. I would just go to the public park and draw people and study. And I think it just makes like for a very good foundation, and then you infuse the feeling in there too. So
See, I think that's where I can relate to that because I never had a foundation. I drew a lot myself. As a kid, comics were a big part
awesome.
in my inspiration of drawing.
Mhm.
And you know how you just, before tracing, you kind of just, like I had like how do I call this? I can visualize what I'm looking
Mhm.
at on paper. And
Yeah,
weirdly enough, I can draw the exact same thing.
that's
That
awesome.
was,
Yeah.
that was my artistic ability.
Mhm.
But then when I attempted to even, do it a little bit more with schooling,
Mhm.
it screwed me up because I'm like, what is this weird foundation that I need to know about shapes? Like,
It's kind of
w-
like they undermine what you kind of do.
correct. Because I was like,
Yeah,
I'm already drawing a face. And why are you making me draw an oval and
correct.
triangles and rectangles? I was
Mhm.
very lost and it kind of screwed me over.
That's okay. That happens though. I like being pushed like that though, and but sometimes there's a difference with that, and then there's a difference between like somebody being like, because I was never encouraged with like my anime. They always told me that it wasn't a real art style, and I'm like, but this is
Oh
who
my,
I am.
who would
It's
say
me,
that?
right? No, I never was supported by like anybody growing up, like art wise, like a few, but yeah, not really. So.
Same. My parents didn't care much for it. They just were
Well,
like,
I did like because I always like had people like I always knew that there was something like um special about what I did like with my hands. That sounds so weird to say. I'm sorry. Like, but I was very I hate the way I say things. But kids always used to crowd around me, like, oh, Sukesha, like this is, and I look back at those drawings, like shitty Sonic characters, but they made someone happy, and that was the point. You know, it's
sure,
always yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And but you went so far as to doing
Hmm.
artistic work for, I guess, the city that you live in,
Yeah.
uh, and then
Hmm.
it just grew into like, where did when did comics come into play? How did how did that go? Because you always you do all your work, and
Yeah.
I can kind of describe that when we talk about conventions, but comics
Hmm.
was like, whoa,
Yeah.
you're jumping into this world, and it's
Yeah.
amazing that you got the opportunities that you had.
Thank you. Yeah, it very like really really good question because people are like, oh, this is interesting because before I did comics, obviously I sold my prints as an anime
Mhm.
artist. A lot of things that people don't know about me, I actually studied street art for a while. I was doing big murals with some of like the biggest street artists because it's very easy to meet people down here in Miami, especially like really famous people. So I used to go to, people don't know this about me because I've had a lot of scrutiny, and I'll talk about this if you guys want to hear about it, but with success comes a lot of scrutiny, and people always are now like they're happy for me, but a lot of people are like, oh, she doesn't deserve it, like, oh, she only gets what she gets because she looks like a way, and she presents herself cute, and she cons the system, and I'm like, no, no, no.
Mm.
Little do people know, I studied with some of the best street artists in the world. I used to almost get arrested because I was so vicious to get my art out into the world. I used to go down to Miami, find any random wall, and fucking start painting. And then I'd lie to police officers that drove by and use maybe my cute face actually did help. You know why? Because police would come by and they're like, ma'am, is that your wall that you're licensed to be painting on? And I'm like, yes, officer, don't worry about it. And then they just drove away because it looked good. So they're like, okay, she's a real artist. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So then this one shop owner was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna arrest you. How dare you? And then I ran away. Oh my goodness. And then I started meeting like big street artists that taught me techniques that I implement. So people don't know that I've really dedicated so much. And then comics found me. Because you asked about the comics thing, right? How
Mhm.
I got into it. And everyone's asking this question, how I got into the cover world. I was just recommended by Mustafa Musa, who's like one of my best friends in the game. That was that day that, and I was like, did a couple naughty covers here and there, but I wouldn't count them as like major covers, you know. Mustafa Musa changed my life. He's one of my besties, and he was like very talented inker. I'm sure you guys know his work alongside Lobos and Ariel Diaz, but he's like, you are no different than any other person. You work harder than any artist I've ever seen, and you deserve a chance at DC. And at the time, people were putting me down because people were like, oh, well, you draw like anime, hot titty, sorry, titty girls, but it's true. Like, I draw like big busty women at the time, and I still love drawing my busty girls. And then, I also drew just like, I was an anime artist, so it's not a style you see often in comics. So, right. You know what I mean? So, Mustafa was like, get your butt to auditions, bring your 10 best pieces. You're gonna fucking do it. Like, go audition right now. And I was like, okay, but I don't think they're gonna really like it. They're not gonna like it. Trust me. I think out of 800 artists they're pretty much 800 artists. Four of us got callbacks that day. I saw my name right under, I think it was like Ariel and like Lobos. And I was like, oh my God, what the
Nice.
isn't that crazy? So I was just like, I was shocked. And I'm like, okay, maybe, is there something that kind of like, so there's sometimes the universe just chooses you for things. And then since there, it's just been like a snowball effect since I got signed with DC. So,
It
yeah.
has been a snowball effect. It's
Yeah.
wonderful because when you
Cute.
announced DC, and I understand anime characters not so big in our domestic print over here,
No, no, no.
but variant cover artists
Mm-hmm.
from overseas are doing a lot of Marvel covers,
Yeah, of
and
course.
I love their work too. I mean, who can I think of? First thing I could
Mm-hmm.
Kunka,
Yes.
Art Germ.
Oh, yeah.
No, Peach Momoko.
No, I love Peach.
She's
Yeah.
completely
Yeah.
out of the norm, and
Yeah.
she's doing her own thing, and
Yeah.
everyone loves it. So different. Everything's different, and that's why I'm enjoying variant cover artists, of course. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing you get your DC cover out, I was like, oh my god, look at that! It's a Batman and Robin cover.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but then, of course, it started to snowball, and I think
Yeah.
it was who was next? Absolute
Thanks, Christina.
or
Yes, I think
uh,
it was Absolute. It took so here's an unfortunate thing that happens to me. I do have another DC coming out this year, so get
oh,
ready. I'm
good.
really excited. But why that took me so long, I was actually very depressed for a long time because I did my DC cover. And then the man who signed me, DC's executive editor at the time, Ben Abernathy, he left right after he
Oh
left the
God,
company. My editor, so think about it. You have a rep. My editor left the company and he joined Skybound. Now I will tell you something even funnier after this. So I was kind of just like for a whole year out of work with DC. Now I did other projects because it happens like this a lot. If you guys do cover works, expect this. Like your editor will leave and you're sort of like you're still a talent, but no one's like actively
oh
repping you, if that makes sense, you know? So you're
sure.
sort of floating in the sea. Awesome story. Thank you guys. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm reading your people's comments
No, go
too.
ahead.
No, no, no. You're never. Don't think that you guys were failed because for the whole of 24, I really felt like so sad. And like all my fans are asking what's next. And I had another shot like this year, which is exciting. But then it led to Absolute, and then it further snowballed to Capcom.
To
And then I
Capcom.
think for yeah, man, I think no, but there were other ones in between that, I believe. I had like other like Steak was next. And then it started to get with Capcom. Then
That
Image
image.
took me with Transformers. I
Mhm.
have a big announcement too. I have another Image, two more Images, another Capcom, and a DC. Flash Dynamite. So
Is
yeah.
is image also with Skybound or is Skybound
They
separate?
they work together
They
because
work
when I
together,
did my Transformers cover, it has
right?
Skybound and Image together on it. So
With
technically both.
Godzilla, right? Is that I'm
Yes,
trying to think of? Yeah,
IDW.
IDW. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, and you have your Vampirella cover, which
Yes, for
is
Dynamite. So I
for
am only
Dynamite. Jeez,
I'm missing Marvel. That's it. I'm really just missing
right?
Marvel. And yeah.
You're just missing Marvel.
Yeah.
That I mean, you're just hitting them all. I don't know what else I can think of that you're missing, but
Oh,
that's an
thanks, guys.
incredible resume already.
Thank you.
That-
Oh, you guys are so sweet in the comments. I'm reading some of them. That's really sweet of them. But like none of you guys will ever understand. Like this is I'm great. Like Art, this is so good that you caught me when I'm on like my break. I don't usually break. You know what? Everyone who knows me, you guys know I'm a psychopath. I'll do like 40 shows a year. But this fucking year tested me, man. Oh my God. This year tested me. Because it was just the snowball effect was so much. And I remember being really so there was an editor this year that really hurt me, and I'm not gonna say which editor it was, A lot of unfortunate things happened to me this year, you know, on top of this.
Hmm.
And there was an editor. I'm not gonna say who it is, and they're not even really relevant anymore. But they were shaming my work, saying, "Oh, Sukesha's like trash artist. I don't want to work with her." And those kind of comments really hurt me because there's ways that you can say things to somebody, I believe, in a professional sense. And I remember being so angry the way that he said that to me. And I told my retailer, I was like, Chris, you submit me for Transformers right now. That's it. I'm going to show these fuckers who I fucking am. I was so mad.
Oh yeah.
And then Chris is like, well, yeah, it's insane, right? So Chris was like, well, Sukesha, 3 of my artists already got turned down for Transformers. I mean, we can try, but your style doesn't really show that, you know. But I'm like, yo, no, fucking do it, Chris. Fuck. And then it's really funny. And then Image actually instantly accepted me, like within like the hour or two for Transformers.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's awesome.
audio test. It sounds like we're farting.
I think check your mic.
It sounds like your mic. Okay. Let me see. On mic off. Better?
Try again.
Kind of weird. 1 second, guys.
Let's see.
No, it might be. Can you guys hear okay?
Scratchy. On my end, it's scratchy.
Yeah, on my end too. Do we want to restart stream?
We can try. Okay, let me.
Sorry about that, guys.
Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? I want to see if Sukesha. Let's see. Yeah, disavowed's telling me I sound fine. I'm gonna add you back and see what's going on.
Wow, this literally just sounds like
Oh
everyone.
my goodness!
Can you guys hear
That's
me
weird.
okay, or is it Art's thing?
I don't know. We gotta see. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you, Art. Okay, Art, your audio is good. How about mine, you guys?
I think yours is a little scratchy.
It's coming from me. Okay, let me see. What the hell? I promise I'm not farting. Should I refresh? I'll refresh my thing.
Yeah, why don't you try? Yep, there you go. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's a combination of both of us, and that's why I asked if you can hear my voice okay. But then again, I'm not sure if it was hers, so that's why I'm checking. Let's see. Did you sound good?
Yeah, that was weird. It literally sounded like we were farting left and right.
Oh, okay, well there.
Sorry, everyone.
There you go.
I probably just needed to refresh my phone. She's a character.
There.
Sorry.
Cool. Everything sounds good. At least that's from what I can hear now.
Yeah.
So I think, what was it? I think it was 2019. We'll go from there. So comics, amazing. Love it. I can't wait to see your work. We can see some of it in a bit. But 2019, if that year is correct, that I can remember, you signed on to Warner Music.
Yes, I did. I was originally working with some idiot from like Universal, not officially, and I go on about like my dark music industry stories because it's really bad. I've been through some really tough times. Like I was like raised by rappers in like 2017. Like people like don't understand. Like you go to these parties in the music industry where everyone has guns. Like I literally was raised by one of Diddler's people in the music industry, and he's like, "You better shut your motherfucking mouth, little lady, because you can get your head like like glocked or something. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like a young little Indian in the music industry. I'm like, what do you mean everyone has guns here? And he's like, this ain't no bullshit shit, girl. You gotta suck the fuck up. And I was like, oh
God.
my God. So that was my first experience with the music industry. Didn't like him. He wasn't very nice. Don't know where he's at now, but God bless him.
Your mom kind of gave me a rundown of it a little bit
My
in
mom,
like a broad sense. She didn't give me an exact story. She just gave me a
yeah.
broad
Oh, it's
understanding.
scary. It's
And I think she said that to me because I was talking about my own daughter. She's singing, she's doing a lot of plays, she's actually
yeah,
going to local theaters and actually
good.
doing
Okay.
auditions and stuff like that. And she
Mm-hmm.
has her own vocal coach as well.
Good.
So,
Oh, that's awesome. Right on.
oh yeah, your mom wants to see my daughter because she did get a part in Beetlejuice at her school play.
Oh,
So I think your mom said if she gets a part, I want to see I want to hear her sing. I was like, okay,
yeah.
no problem. So New
Congrats.
York, you
Huge
will see a video
deal.
of my daughter. That's pretty much what it is.
Perfect. Can't wait.
um, but yes, I absolutely enjoy your music.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah, Warner was awesome. Getting signed to Warner was amazing. And now we're with Sony, so we switched over.
your is it? Oh yeah, that's right. It did
I
switch
switched to
over.
Sony now.
Um,
So
your style was something that I guess your category of music was something that I listened to ever since I was in high school into college.
oh, cool.
So it was very recognizable when I was listening to it. And
Oh,
Take Me There is absolutely my favorite.
I
So,
know. Oh, thank you. Me too. It's one of my tops for sure.
so for
So,
those that thought they were going to learn about comics from you that don't know you here, which is in my group here, Sukesha is also a recording artist. So you can actually listen to her music on Spotify. Um, you can actually listen to it on YouTube. So you
mhm,
can check out her YouTube channel as well.
mhm.
I think you have two YouTube channels.
I
If I'm not-
do, and like I had a third like really old one. Don't look at that; it's really bad.
Uh,
Child, I made one, but I had like a music one. I switched over to the art. Like, it's just confusing. I have to like dedicate to one.
no, that's fine. No, I understand. I tried to combine too much in this one channel that viewers didn't understand what like what's my niche in a way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to take away something. I couldn't handle two
Oh,
channels. That would just be a little bit too much. I mean, for you and your social media, you are on it every day. I kid you not.
gotta
Like
be.
my main one for you is Instagram, just because I use that the most. I don't really go on TikTok or Twitter or anything like that, but
Yeah. TikTok, I feel okay. So TikTok's more for fun or doom scrolling. I think Instagram is a
sure,
whole resume. Like, I don't go up to somebody, and I think it's also a newer kid. It's a kid thing now.
of
Like,
course.
I don't walk up to you and be like, "Oh, what's your TikTok?" Get the fuck out of here,
Do
fucking
kids do
TikTok.
that?
I don't think so. I still think it's like, "Yo, what's your IG?" You know, IG always ranks. I think that's a whole resume. That shows who you are.
Sure.
You know.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
Um,
So
yeah, you're always on. You always have a story. It's always
I do.
fun to watch. Always.
Yeah. Right.
But again, if you guys want to check out Sukesha's music, by all means, check it out on
Yes.
Spotify.
Mhm.
Over, good lord, what was the one that had like hundreds, maybe up to a million? Was it over a
Oh,
million?
it's
No.
fire! Yeah, I wrote that
Fire. That's right.
X song. Yeah.
Fire. My God.
Yep. Thank you guys
Uh,
for the listens. I appreciate it.
let's
Yep.
see. I think what I was trying to go for. Oh, you know what? I was actually going to go onto your website and just see
Sure.
what
Yeah.
you've got going on.
Sure. I have like
Yeah.
and on my website, guys, just doing like a shameless plug too for everybody. A lot of people ask me where they can like request commissions. There's like a little email blurb there, but honestly, I'm gonna give it to my agent soon because it's getting a little hard to manage. I think I have an agent now, so I might filter requests through him and he'll just send them to me. It might be easier that way. So, but yes, use the blurb in my thing. I have like canvases on there and prints and stuff that you guys can grab. So,
Ooh,
That's my John Lennon mural. I almost died making that. That was bad.
so you had to learn how to run fast. That's
What?
what I hear.
Oh gosh, endurance though, like up down, because I didn't have the forklift. I should have just done the forklift. You had to like go back, climb.
Really?
Yeah, that's 50 feet. I told you I did street art. That one was
Yep.
difficult though.
So this is Sukesha's website, and a lot of what you can do in this website, from what I've learned, you can learn a lot about Sukesha, including her achievements that we kind of subtly went over. But I wanted to focus more on your print store because this kind of gives an example of what your art looks
Sure.
like.
Yes.
Um,
It's very
Honestly, it's a variety. There's so many characters here that I can't keep up with how many you keep
mm-hmm.
track with.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
have many categories. Um,
Thank you. Well, it's good to separate like gaming because I know there's a lot of people in here that are probably gamers versus like comic people versus anime people. And then you have like the real shows, like you have like actual like shows, like Stranger Things. It's good to like sort of keep that I think compartmentalized in my opinion. You
sure.
know.
Now,
So
I have this print right here,
yes, the Nezzy. I like that
Nezuko.
one.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Demon Slayer was so popular when you did
Yeah.
this, and I was like, I need to have this one at least.
Yeah, I love
At
the
least
details on the Nez. I don't know. Is anyone a Demon Slayer fan? I feel like no, everyone's a Demon Slayer fan. Come on.
everyone has to be. I swear to God,
Come
the movie's
on.
coming out in like what, next month?
Oh, it's gonna be so good. The promo for it's been wild.
There's gonna be, from
Mm-hmm.
my end, I'm a good crier for something that gives you
Yeah.
emotion in anime, and
Yep.
Demon Slayer will not fail you for tearing up. So
Yep. Get your tissues ready for that one, especially this next arc because I read the manga. For anyone who's read it, get ready for the next arc. You will probably cry. It's like
you cheated. You read the manga. No.
I read the whole thing. Yeah. So they aren't
uh,
ready.
the the one, where is it? Here we go. Your waifu series, your Zodiac waifu series.
Sure.
One of my favorites. Absolutely was some of my favorites actually. But I, in particular, my favorite,
Mm-hmm.
because it is my Zodiac. Did I just pass it?
You probably did.
Where? Oh no, it's the first one. Cancer. That's
I
mine.
love her colors. I love her colors so much.
Yes, the blue and the red.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. She like reminds me of Ariel vibes, and I didn't even plan it. I was just like, I like these colors. Dude, people think that shit is like Pisces all the time. I'm like, the fuck do you think this is fucking Pisces? Like she's gonna be a mermaid, duh, because it's a fish. Like, I don't think she looks like Pisces. Everyone's like, yeah, it's cute Pisces. I'm like, it's not fucking Pisces. Oh my god.
Where did you come up with doing a Zodiac series, especially for waifu? I mean, geez.
I have a friend. No, it's a great question. True. I had a friend who I think I consulted with, and he's in here, Billy. But I think we both talked about it because Billy used to work for me for a little bit, and he would give me
I've
some.
met Billy.
Yeah, of course. So Billy he's behind the chopsticks too, but he gives me some really good ideas.
Hmm.
And I was like, how cool would it be to do like a Zodiac waifu series? Because I am like the waifu queen. I love drawing them. I love like beautiful women. I love to draw them. And I was like, this is so cool to make my own thing, just and make my own characters and have something that's original to myself, right? It's all fun and games doing fan art. It's great, but that is originally mine, which is super cool.
Right.
I would love to have people cosplay any of them any day. That would be crazy.
That
Um,
would be amazing
I
if someone
know.
just shows up and be like,
Yeah.
"Guess who I am?"
I know. I would cry if someone cosplayed them. So I'm manifesting it right now that someone will. But it's just cool to have original art. It shows that you are versatile, and there's no shame on fan art. We love, doing
Absolutely.
right. No shame on fan art. But I think the versatility of having both is really important in the industry. So I just thought it was something fun because who doesn't like zodiacs and people think it's fun. So
Right.
yeah.
And so if anyone people can order through here, right?
Yeah, you guys can get anything.
Yeah.
I usually, if you order like on a weekend or before the weekend, I'll probably get to you like on Monday though, just because I'm usually away on weekends. So, but I always communicate with you guys. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
And I'm going to switch over to your Instagram right
Cool.
here, just to kind of give
Yeah.
everyone.
Monster
Look at that.
Instagram. I'm working on it. Woohoo.
I got to use my pen, my stylus, my mouse on my laptop,
Right on.
or my touchpad
Cool.
barely works. So I'm going to use my little pen right here.
Sounds
So
good to me.
here is the Mega Man for
Oh,
Capcom.
yes. I love that one. And if you swipe, Proto Man is on the, yep. So his
Alternate.
brother.
Yep.
And I did the OG, like if you guys are Mega Man fans, the OG Rockman and Blues. Those are the original names.
Yes.
And I remember, my old Proto Man, I wish I had my old design. I actually designed Proto Man to have like more scruffy hair based off of the anime or the cartoon. And Capcom, I was on the plane to Japan, and Afshari, my friend Afshari, the retailer, he was like, Sukesha, I know you're on the way to Japan, but this is like crucially, like, you need to get this done ASAP. Capcom wants like the original, like weird mullet hairdo that like that the fucking what's his name Proto Man has. And I'm like on this bumpy ass plane because we were going over like the Alaskan mountains, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm drawing, I'm like sweating because I hate when planes are like really bumpy, but I know I gotta do it. That's the dedication. Seriously, I was like crying. I'm like, somebody help me. I was crying on this bumpy plane, but I had to get it done, so I got it done in like an hour or two. But yeah.
And this is what started
Yes,
Batman and
it did.
Robin.
That was never supposed to happen. I was supposed to do a woman, but then DC switched around and they're like, let's do a chibi style with you. So it's kind of interesting.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't even realize this because I may have forgotten it. Witchblade. I
Yeah.
grew up reading Witchblade.
Dude, Image
In
reposted that too. Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I
oh.
where was it? Is it
Mm-hmm.
New York Comic Con? Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
mm,
It's an exclusive. And I have one more New York Comic Con exclusive I haven't like announced yet. So it's really exciting. I'm super stoked. If you guys come by my booth, I'd love to see you. I'll have new
crap.
stuff.
500. God damn it.
What?
Limited 500. Is that what's it?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I know.
That's gonna be a fight. I kid you not. I don't know if you know this, Sue, but when do you know the lines that happen for variant cover comics at New York
Yes.
Comic Con?
Yes, I do.
It's fucking insane. I
I
can't
know.
even go in line, and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, everything is just gone.
Well, you
I,
look at McFarlane's Spawn too. Like those lines are that's
dude,
the kind of level I'm trying to reach one day. That'd be amazing.
it's
Wow.
insane.
Yeah. Well deserved too. So
Your Transformers cover,
yeah. Megatron.
Skybound. I mean, this is awesome.
Yep. In my own painty style. I love it. I was so
Yes.
that made me cry. That broke me. That cover, I remember that took like at least like 10 full days to work on, like literally 10 increments of 24 hours, and I did it during a whole busy show. No, two whole busy shows. And I remember I used to come home after or come to my hotel after the show, cry to Wanda that I wasn't good enough because I was like, why did I take this on? I'm not good enough. Like I'm gonna let the fans down. But it's been very widely like people like it a lot, so I beat myself up for no reason sometimes.
Nope.
So
And then
the
of course
Vampy is
your
really nice too.
Vampy cover.
Yeah.
There's a gold one too.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I need to put a link like on my where you guys can still like get my covers because I think they're all over the place. So it's hard for people to like navigate sometimes. So yeah.
And then let's see. I'm gonna take this off,
Mm-hmm.
and then so conventions. I'm gonna jump into because you go to so many. I can't even keep track with how many you go to. I'm amazed about how many you go to. It's like
Me too.
2 a month, 3 a month. maybe
Yeah, usually 2 or 3 a month, and sometimes it's all for, like, weekends, but
all for working.
yeah.
Um, most of them comic conventions, from what I gather. But I know you're actually going to a toy show in October, which is
Yeah.
very different. It's I don't.
I've been to a couple smaller ones myself, and I didn't mind them, but, I think it's fun to branch out into areas, and this is something advice that I give everybody. You never know,
Yeah,
so you try,
that
you know?
is the Titans Toy Expo.
Yes.
I was actually invited to go to that as well, but it's not going to be possible. I wish I could go. It's not that bad of a drive for me. I could do
Yeah,
it, but
I
kids'
yeah.
school started and all these activities come into the weekend, so
Yeah, kiddo
that's
time.
going to get in the way.
I get it. You gotta
Uh,
take care of the kids, I know. It's important.
but I will get to see you at New York Comic Con. I
Perfect.
will be there all 4 days.
Yay!
As always, this luck surprisingly, I was only going to be Saturday, Sunday,
Mhm.
but I got a Thursday and Friday ticket from my friend who's incapable of going. So
Aw.
he'll be missed. You actually met him once at Philly
Okay,
Fan Expo,
good.
which
Oh,
is wild. Um,
cool.
but with the amount of conventions you go to, um, I'm going to assume everyone that comes up to most people that come up to your
Mhm.
I said desk, table, booth,
Same thing, really.
um,
There is a desk there. So, you're good.
they know who you are.
Yes.
They're fully aware of you. They've met you in the past. They've either just seen your work and gravitate towards you. Um,
Mhm.
it's a lot of times when I'm around your table, it's not new people. It's funny, but I'm sure you can gather quite a few new people.
Yes. Otherwise, I
Um,
wouldn't, it's a even mixture of, like, both, I'd say, because like, I feel like I meet someone new every time, so
do you still use your headset?
oh, no, not after the fucking disaster of, like, last year. I had 2 psychopaths, like it's a long story short, but 2
Oh God!
psychopaths tried to brand my mother and assault her for touching this man's elbow. Oh my god, those psycho I had 2 psycho neighbors last year, and she was so iffed about my microphone when all she should have done was just ask me to turn it down or off. She went to
Right.
Mike Negan, like the head of New York, and she's like, "This person's a problem, blah blah blah." And they were
Oh
like
God!
filming us and trying to like get us, me and my mother, like in jail. Like we're like, "What are you trying to do here?" And then they actually got themselves kicked out because don't fuck with Sukesha Ray. Don't come into my territory.
Well, there you go.
So I hope that
That's a
they're watching.
warning.
Don't come into my territory and try to mess me up.
Is is mom going to be there?
Wanda the assaulter will be
The
there, and it
assaulter.
will, if you want to be assaulted, she's ready to go.
She needs to wear a cape now with her own symbol of the assaulter.
Yeah. For a long story short, guys, I think I sort of said it, but there was a crazy guy next to us. Like, there was a girl and a guy who they were vendors, and the guy was so, like, he was attacking me, so Wanda came over and gently touched his elbow and was like, "Sir, what's going on? Or is everything okay here?" And then he was like, "Assault! Assault! Your mother assaulted me! She needs to be arrested immediately! Assault!" So, and then they actually called Mike Negan back about the assault case. So Mike had to be like, "Ladies, I've heard there was an account of assault." And I was like, "Mike, come here. Come here, Mike. My mother tapped this man on the elbow." So it was
Wow.
it was a little rough. So
Wow.
oh shit, I'm missing all everyone's comments. Isn't that crazy? Yeah,
I
I'm not joking.
I I've been trying my best and just trying to
It
flip
was
through.
mortifying. I cried every day. I mean, in secret, obviously no one can see my tears, but I was like really upset and really scared of these people. You saw them too, Art. Dude, they were so angry and beady and yo, that shit.
This
And
was
but
last year.
what's that?
This was last year.
Yes, it was the worst New York Comic Con ever, and luckily they did get banned, obviously, because I went to Mike. I know Mike. Mike's known me for like years.
Mhm.
He almost was laughing that he was at my booth. He's like, "Sukesha, why am I here at your booth? You don't cause fights with people." So
I may know Mike. because when I worked for Reed Pop for the past like
Oh.
6 years, I worked with a different team of doing all the volunteer work. I mean, it's always fun, and that's how I got in early majority of the
Mm-hmm.
time. Um, and that's
Okay.
how I normally would see you early if I were before the show starts. But I stopped because it got worse. There definitely got worse to work for them. So that's why I'm like, I can't do it anymore. So I have to buy my own tickets to get in, or get a content creator pass. But that's incredibly hard
Yeah.
for New York standards. It
You
really
know,
is.
we should. I know that, trust me. So you might know them. We should give them like a little bit of time because I gotta head out in a little. We should give them time to ask questions, I think, or art. I
Sure.
think that's a good idea because I know a lot
Yeah.
of you guys are. All right, I'll give like 5 minutes because I do have to pack you guys. I'm
Yep.
back to Portland. I'll answer like questions if you guys have them down below. So, and thank you guys for the sympathy. My chat wasn't loading, so the whole time I just caught up with it, so I apologize.
Oh, that's all
But the
right.
chat is so important in streams, so
Yeah. There's Christina.
yeah.
Yep.
I love Christina. She's awesome. And I appreciate that love. Thank you. Yeah. It's okay. It's funny now. Like I laugh at it now, but at the moment, my mom and I were just like crying. We're like, this is fucking crazy. It's not okay. So let me see if there were any. Someone asked about Art Germs, Arttober. I don't think I'm gonna have time for
Yes.
that. That's really sweet to ask. I just have so many projects I gotta get done. It'll be fun, but I have so many things I gotta do right now. So Art Germ's awesome though. So I have dealt with drunk idiots in Anime Con for 18 years. People are dumb. Yes, Robert. Sometimes they can be.
Yep.
So
Ask if you were doing NYCC, so we know that.
yes. Yeah, I'll be there. I think my booth is 4242, but just it's somewhere in the 4,000s. I think it is.
I've always enjoyed your evolution of your booth because
Oh yeah, yeah. My old one was shitty.
we
Oh, oh
that's how we first met.
yeah.
Your booth was a like nice little table, and you had a little box opening
Yep.
for your
Oh, I have a picture. Yeah, hold on. I have a pic right here. I have a damn pic of me in my early days. Oh my goodness. There I am in my little
Yep.
box. It's literally a box.
Yep.
It's so bad. And I believe prints were $15. I do commissions, hentai, yaoi, yuri, fudanaris. God bless. But man, look at all my classics. Just
Yeah.
there I am. This was probably when I was coming out of high school. God bless. Old me.
Old you.
Or young me, I guess.
2017 or 18. It was like the first Philly show. One of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Keystone. Remember Keystone?
Yep.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Should I
no other.
sell your tears? Yes, sell my tears. Do it. So,
Do it.
yeah, sell my
Do it.
tears. I'll collect them. Like that girl bottles up her. There's a
Put it
weird
on your table.
into a jar. Yeah, Fuda. You know, I can't do too
Oh
much.
my god.
It is what it is. Whatever tickles the pickle, I say. But I can't do too much of that stuff. Like I used to love like openly doing naughty covers. I just can't do it anymore because of the like what is it? Now being like with all these companies.
Yeah. I figured that would be the case. You have to do that on
Mhm.
the side. But you
Yeah.
still have your folder, right?
Yeah, I
Like
still have my folder. Yeah, just because I like drawing the human form and the human
Mhm.
body, and I love drawing like just like beautiful like nude women, but like it's tasteful and it's not like how do you say it, raunchy, if it makes sense, like, and that's what I'm saying. And I won't do anything that's like
Right.
DC or like stuff like that I've done like professionally. I have to like veer away from that. So, but if
Sure.
it's like an anime character, it's fine. But I have to like be very, very like cautious with that. People ask me about that a lot. So keep making awesomeness. Thank you. I'll try. Appreciate you.
I think that's let's
Wait, the
see.
Sonic comment. I love that.
Creator of
See?
Sonic has started by oh look at that.
See? Yep.
Peach was the same way. Peach Momoko was the same.
Awesome. I needed to hear that today because I've been in my head about it and I'm like, well, is like I don't know. Like sometimes you beat yourself up and you're like, maybe I shouldn't have went that way, but like I did it when I was young and I quite enjoyed it, honestly, you know? I liked it, but um
Well,
how often do you get to Dallas? Every year I do. So I'll make announcements for my schedules when I do go. So
yes, she always. I'm fully aware through Instagram.
mhm.
She will always tell you where she's going next,
Mhm.
whether it be already on the plane or a little bit more of an earlier notice.
That's true. I got you guys. I got you guys.
Okay,
Woo.
guys, I appreciate you coming onto my channel, checking out Sukesha here, and thank you, Sukesha, for being here with me
Aw,
for
anytime.
this wonderful Wednesday night, completely out of the blue, but I appreciate it so much.
Of course.
Um, for those of you that are new to Sukesha,
Mm,
please follow her on
you guys.
Instagram. You can always find out where she's going to be. You can always check out her website. You can always check out some awesome, funny videos on her YouTube.
Oh, those are
Like
good. Yeah,
like Smash or Pass is a good one.
that's a good
That's
one. And
that's a
also,
real good one.
you got to look at the ones where I imitate my father, my really grumpy Indian dad. I imitate Spear when he shames me because my dad hates it when I draw women with thick thighs because he's really like, you know my dad art. He's very grumpy. He's like a grumpy little man.
I haven't met your dad. I've not met your dad.
Someday, then you will. But he's so grumpy, and I'll imitate him by putting like an eyelash, and I'll put it like on my right here. Like, it kind of looks like a Hitler stash, but I don't mean it to look like that. Like I just like it looks kind of weird. But I put an eyelash to imitate his mustache, but he'll be like, "Do not draw it. Stop it. No thick thighs." And I'm like, "Dad, stop it!" Like we always fight at shows. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day, we'll see what happens. But
Yep.
that's awesome. Um, guys, thank you
God,
so much. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to like on the
senses.
way out. If you're subscribed, awesome. If you're new here and want to subscribe, I'm very close to 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. So thank you again. Thank you, Sukesha, for being here. Guys, have a good night. Sue, any last words?
Ah, stay golden, Art. I'll catch you at New York, and anyone else who wants to stop by, come by and say hi to us for sure.
Cool.
This has been such a pleasure, but I gotta get my butt on a plane. So
Absolutely.
thanks,
All
guys,
right.
for coming
Thank you, guys.
in. Bye, guys. Woo.